Hey everybody, welcome to the Wayne State Women's Basketball 2011-12 GLIAC preview, joined by Coach Carrie Lohr, who begins her first season here at Wayne State. Coach, welcome to Wayne State.
Thank you.
Just kind of tell everybody how the process of getting acclimated to downtown Detroit has been going for you.
You know, I just feel very fortunate with the transition has been very smooth, so everyone here has been more than welcoming to not only myself, but the new staff, a new group of players and whatnot. The local high school coaches, AAU programs have really been welcoming as well. Certainly we've been reaching out to a lot of those folks and just introducing ourselves and letting them know who we are and what our goals are and where we want to take the program.
And you returned 5 players from last year's team who were, key components to that squad. We'll start with the forwards. You have Faber Colbert, Deanna Crumpton. Faye showed tremendous improvement throughout the year last year, was a real presence down low. And then you have Deanna, who's just a great rebounder, good all-around post player. Just talk about those two individuals.
Faber, and watching her last year with at the end of the season on film, obviously, it really turned it up and really turned it on. I'm really excited about her momentum that she gained from the end of the season and really carried over throughout the summer. She's just really been a tireless worker in the weight room and in the off season, and she is someone that I'm really going to look to lead us inside. I think she may be a little undersized, but without question that should not get overlooked by any means because she's certainly really aggressive. A really silent player that's exciting to coach and watch. And with Deanna Crumpton, she too certainly brings a very tough attitude, a tough presence to the floor. I think the confidence she gained in last year at the end of the season as well has really carried over, and she too has been really excited to get things started. And I'm going to look to both of them in the front court to lead us into the GLIAC.
And we'll touch on the 3 guards returning. You have Paige Sick-Miller, Amelia Davis, and then Lena Thomas. Amelia was kind of a guard forward, being undersized. Last year's squad being undersized, she was kind of thrown into that role. Paige, great three-point shooter, very good, athletic player. Amelia, just a workhorse out there, just diving for loose balls, getting rebounds, hit some big shots for the team last year. And then you have Lena, who was put into the point guard role. Did well when she was in there, averaging, just over 4 assists in the, last 10 or 12 ball games last year. So just talk about those 3.
Well, with Paige Sick-Miller, I'm not worried at all about the NCAA line being moved back because Paige has range. So, the fact that we're moving back a foot is not going to impact her game whatsoever. So, she has the green light with me. She's proven herself. She's a tireless worker. Amelia Davis, she too has been a phenomenal leader on and off the court. Amelia, again, silent, but just leads by example, and she really is an ambassador to our program. Lena Thomas has really peaked at the end of the season. Just looking at her statistically from early on and her minutes early on in last year as a freshman to really as a freshman embracing that team and leading them to a lot of wins at the end. So the five returners in Faber, Dee, Paige, Amelia, and Lena have put in a lot of time this summer. They're really what we're trying to build and lay the foundation for our transfers and our incoming freshmen. So I feel that we're in good hands with those 5.
Sure. And looking at the rest of the roster, you have 6 transfers coming in this year, and you have 4 freshmen. All 10 have local ties, and the whole entire roster is from the state of Michigan. So, they know about Wayne State. They know what it's about. Just speak on those 10 individuals.
Well, really, with the 6 transfers, we were very fortunate to get all of them this late in the game. I mean, myself coming in late May, and my staff actually just being finalized most recently. We were really fortunate to get high-level, high-caliber players that were still out there and looking to play and to transfer. They all bring a unique skill set and a unique set of experiences. So I'm feel fortunate that they chose Wayne State and that they chose to join us in this challenge to change women's basketball here at Wayne State and change the culture. With the 6 transfers joining up with our 5 returners, that's a strong combination, and our chemistry so far has been good on and off the court, and I'm looking forward to bringing it all together. As far as the freshmen, I have to be honest, I didn't have a lot of history or a lot of background on the freshman class. Their seasons were over by the time and they were no longer playing AAU. So
Sure.
There was some unknowns there for me. There was a lot of unknowns really going into this season and where they were going to fit in. But I'm confident that with the 6 transfers, the 5 returners, that the freshmen are in. They have some good leaders with that in their teammates, and they'll be fine. They'll be just fine learning the system.
Definitely. It should be an exciting year with those players. And looking at the schedule, you open with an exhibition with Michigan Dearborn here at the Mathi, and then you have 4 non-conference schedules to start. And then you open up GLIAC play on the road at Lake Erie and then at Ashland. Just tough test right off the bat. First off, those non-conference games, I mean, of course you want to win them all, but kind of what is your goal as a team with those 4 games?
Well, looking at Rochester College as really being our home opener, and that's the one I'm worried about right now. I'm not worried about the other 25 just yet. So, but to speak to that though, obviously the South is competitive, the North is competitive in the GLIAC. It's going to be a learning curve, for all of us to come together with the dynamics of our team. Again, that's where we're going to look back to those 5 returners to lead us. Ashland and Findlay, again, are going to be strong.
Sure.
I'm never going to overlook anybody. So, we look at the first one, which is Rochester College, and we take them as they come. But I expect that the South Division will be competitive with all of our opponents.
And well put, Coach. And, that concludes the 2011-12 GLIAC preview for Wayne State Warriors.
Okay, thank you. I'm really looking forward to it.
Me too.